Russell, an unusual game. I think there was 8 3-and-outs, but when you had to have a drive, you produced. How do you maintain confidence in that situation? What was the key to finally get kind of across the finish line, if you will?
Well, we knew that it was a great football team. That's a Super Bowl caliber football team on the other side. How they play defense, how they're coached really well, and everything else. We also knew that. I told the guys early in the week. I've played these guys a bunch over the years, and they're going to win some battles, that's for sure. But it's going to come down to the wire in the fourth quarter. It always has. And we were able to win in the fourth. I told the guys, listen, despite us battling back and forth, the game was still close. It was in striking distance, and we just kept staying on it. And really in the fourth quarter, I had to kind of use my legs and kind of take over and just try to move around and find some first downs. And then Kendall hitting, making that big play. I went left. I guess I can still go left, but I went left and hit Kendall on that. That was a big play by him. And then we had the run called, and I ended up changing the play to Cortland. He made a great play on that one-on-one. The line did a tremendous job of battling that whole drive, and us just believing. And then obviously Melvin Gordon getting in the end zone. That was pretty huge, how he walked in the end zone there. But I think it was this atmosphere felt like a playoff atmosphere. That's what we need. That's what it means a lot to us as players, to obviously go up against a great team like that. We're still all learning each other. There's a whole new system and everything else. Everybody's coming together, but there's so much greatness in store, and I can't wait for it. But just watching our defense battle, just against a really good offense, and then giving us a chance, and everybody just believing in each other. That's what football is all about, and it's about getting another win in that win column, and we were able to do that.
Russell, the defense forced, I think, 8 straight drives after that touchdown without allowing a single point. They got the safety. As you're on the sideline, what are you thinking watching them do what they're doing and keep you guys in it?
I was just proud of the defense, man, just how connected they were, how much they battled. I think our defensive line, our linebackers, Chubb, Purcell played great. You think about, obviously, Gregory coming off the edge. These guys there's so many guys just in and out, and I got to go against these guys every day. They're so talented. Like I said, I think Josie coming back, he played a great game. I think our defense, our secondary played really well. It was just, once again, it was a collective effort. And once again, I think also as well, the fans played a huge role in this game, just cheering us on, keeping us positive, keeping us believing. This atmosphere, playing a lot of amazing atmospheres, and this is one of the best for sure tonight. It was really spectacular. And we were able to pull it off. Just when we scored that last touchdown, the place went nuts. I think the ground was shaking. And we got some key third downs when the game was on the line. And that's what it takes.
Russell, you've made a lot of plays in your career spinning out or going back, and Nate made a mention of sort of stepping up. Has that been a point of emphasis for you? And then late in the game, did you make a conscious determination that, okay, I may have to make some plays with my feet, or is that more just how those final drives sort of unfold?
Well, I think first of all, been able to spin out left, spin out right, do some fun things in my career, but also step up and slide up. And these guys rushed extremely well. Our guys battled up front. We got some positive yards, and was able to. I thought we had that one first down where I dove and kind of put the ball out, but the ball was across, but they didn't give it to us. So in the fourth quarter, I just said, you know what, we got to find the guy 1, 2, 3. If it's not there, get ready to get north and take off and move around a little bit. And we got some key first downs off of it. And then, like I said, Kendall scrambling on that one, and he was going deep down the field. He came back a little bit. I kind of scampered out left and just found him there.
Russ, it seemed like things appeared more efficient from where we were in the press box in terms of coach getting the play in and just having more time for you to make checks at the line if you needed. How did it go on your end?
Yeah, we were super efficient getting in and out of the huddle today. This all week we kind of just practiced that, making sure it's everybody's learning each other. You got guys had to fill in last week, like I told you guys. Obviously Jerry going down, he had guys step in, and guys stepping into a new role. Obviously Montrell, Kendall, all these guys having to step in to play in a big way. And I think this week we were able to really focus on that in practice, and that translated. We put guys on the sideline, made it like a game every rep of practice. So we got that tempo in and out, and that was huge for us.
Yeah. Do you think, Russ? As time goes on, the offense will continue to get more, get better. It's been 16.
Yeah, we're so close. It's just I've been a part of some good offenses, and I think we have a chance to be really, really great. I think with our guys, it's just like I said to you guys last week. In the red zone, we could have been 5 for 6. Over the first 2 games. Didn't go our way. Sometimes in baseball, you swing and miss, and maybe hit a hard line drive, and they catch it. So that's just part of the game. I think for us, though, once again, that defense is really good on the other side. We battled. Like we said, we knew it was going to be a tough matchup. But, yeah, I'm excited because I can feel it. I can feel that sense of even the deep ball to Jared. We almost, everything's just that close. And once we do with our defense, how they're playing, it's going to be unstoppable, I think. We've got a chance.
Russell, you mentioned baseball. Well, sometimes baseball games have rhythms, right? Like, it's a pitcher's duel, or the rhythm is it's going to be a slugfest. This seemed to have a very unique rhythm tonight. I wonder if you felt that as well, and what your mindset is when you felt like, oh, this is a bit different.
Well, going into the week, I have the State of the Union meeting on Tuesdays, and the first thing I told the guys is, listen, whatever you do, believe in this game, because we're going to be battle tested. It's going to take a while. That was one of the first things I told the guys. It may not happen right away. Just keep believing. I showed them the film from just some of the past games I've played against them, and there's some point in the game there's a shift, and that shift's going to happen. And so we stayed on the ball too. We got some tempo in that last. After we hit that big third down, and we kind of stayed on the ball, kept the pressure on them, and I thought Coach did a great job calling the game. He kept believing in us. Whole sideline kept believing in us. The fans. It was just really spectacular. But yeah, there's. Sometimes you play basketball, sometimes you play baseball, obviously football, it's back and forth, especially when you got two really good teams going after it. And we were able to pull through a huge win.
Russ, you've obviously been a part of a lot of playoff teams. Is this sort of emotional win the type that can kind of spur a team forward and really get you guys rolling?
The best thing you can do is stack wins. The best thing we can do is stack wins. The first game we kind of struggled with just penalties and you kind of fumble the ball in the one a couple of times. That's uncharacteristic, I think, hopefully of us. We're learning each other, like I said. And then the second game we battled. We were able to pull that game out in a great game, great matchup at home. My first win here. What an amazing thing for me. I know how hard these wins are. I've been fortunate to win a lot of games over my lifetime here in NFL, and just those games you don't take it for granted. So then once you get that one, it's like, okay, here we go. Let's try to get the next one, whatever it takes. And it just takes what it takes. It takes, my man Trevor Moa used to always say it takes what it takes. But I think that, it's fun. Winning's fun, man. There's nothing better than winning. We all just love it together, how we celebrate in the locker room, how together this team is, how much we believe in each other, how much goodness is yet still in store, too, across the board. We have so much opportunity, and everybody's learning. Everybody's learning. We're all learning each other. We're also got young guys too learning. It's a young football team. We're all learning each other and learning. What the thought process in this moment, in that moment, and how we want it to look, and this and that. So it's all coming together. So, and I think in the fourth quarter, when it mattered most, it clicked. And we got it done. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Go Broncos. Let's ride.